Don't hear it through the headphones.
Through the headphones.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
The only audio that is
I'm firing my producer.
the only audio right now is
That's my baby. That's my baby.
We're going at it at 110%.
I just want 5
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Technical difficulties.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
We're going at it at 110%.
I just want 5 minutes of happiness, please. Just give me 5 minutes.
And they did it. They did it.
Left, beat left.
What the hell was that?
Oh yeah!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, this is going to be fun night tonight. We're going to do a live watch party. I don't even know how to do that on my Facebook page, but we'll figure it out. So anyway, we're going to be talking about the BKFC 16, the main card event, Leonard GARCIA versus Joe ELMORE tonight on pay-per-view live stream on Fight. So you can download that app, FITE. And you can click on the purchase. I believe it's $39.99 for tonight. So we're going to talk about that because we just interviewed Spittin, and he's fighting tonight. So we are super excited. We told him that we would tune in. And so we are going to do some live commentary. I cannot show you it because you guys need to purchase it. It would be a copyright issue if I just allow you to watch my TV with me. But we are going to commentate and talk about the fights as we go. We would love to have some audience interaction. So please hit us up with any questions and let us know who you got. I mean, we got some great fighters on. We got some brawlers tonight. Bare knuckle boxing. I mean, come on. Can't get any better than that, right, guys?
Yeah, former UFC fighter, GARCIA. If you know anything about him, straight banger. Straight banger. I mean, just throws and doesn't stop until he can't breathe or he's unconscious. So that's going to be a good one. Co-main event's going to be a banger as well. So bare knuckle won't let us down tonight.
What do you think? Are you excited, Destin? I know Destin was talking about it as we were setting up the equipment, how excited he was.
This is going to be one of the first fights I've ever seen. But the first fight watching what is it? I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to fuck up the name. Ufedin?
Ufedin.
Is it?
It's
Ufedin.
Ufedin.
I don't think it's you.
It's
is it you? Are you sure?
Yes, he told me how to say it. Ufedin.
All right, you're the deciding factor. What is it?
I'm going to jump out of this one.
I know, right?
I'm not going to butcher the name.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in on A2D Radio. Make sure you click the like button on Facebook. Make sure you click the like button for Spit and Fire with Racheal Blaze. Make sure you're following Destin, myself, and Andrew Haney on both Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, you guys. So we've got some amazing stuff. We have a special guest coming on tonight, Shorty Rock Santella. He is the #1 flyweight MMA pro fighter in the entire, from what I understand, world, or maybe the U.S., but I'm understanding that's the world. So he's getting ready to fight I shouldn't say my favorite, but I know who he is. He's based out of Chicago, Jose Shorty Torres. I have interviewed him a couple of times and had some interactions with him at Combat Dough in Cicero, Illinois. He is a great fighter too. As you know, these two both had fought before and it was a draw. So now this fight is going to be something special. So make sure you guys tune in for that fight. I believe that's March 25th. They will be fighting. Give me a second here. It would be the Brave Cage fight. That will be aired as well. I'll probably give you the information on that as well. But we're going to be talking to him a little bit later, about 7:30 Central Standard Time. And so we have a poll question. And the poll question is, give me 1 second because I don't have it memorized. So after today's fight, cancellation, at fight weigh-ins, should more weight classes be added? Given the circumstances of what happened, was it today?
It
the
was
UFC,
today.
Where
Right.
she kind of passed out and.
Oh no, yeah. So if you guys aren't aware, real quick, there was someone that weighed in bantamweight for the females. I'm guessing had some type of weight cut issues, but she jumped on the scale, was weighing in. She stumbled off it, actually collapsed to the floor. They actually got her back up.
Who was this again?
Which
fighter was this?
You can search the name. It's in UFC. It's on the card tomorrow. I don't want to torture her name. We'll search it up and give you that exact name. They had her go back on the scale, and when she stepped off, she collapsed again. So she was taken out in a stretcher. So that brings up a lot of things. We were talking about safety, our fighter safety, these last few shows and whatnot. So this kind of plays into it. So in my opinion, since we're already talking about it, I don't know if it's necessarily the classes that should be added. If we do, I think maybe one between 205 and heavyweight. But I think this kind of falls back on the athletic commission, and there needs to be hydration test and whatnot. Because unless I'm mistaken, UFC does not do a hydration test, and damn near every other fight promotion does, because that's what should be. That happened. We did it in wrestling in high school. You got limits. Your body can only take so much. So. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So I blame athletic commission. Can't find it?
No, is this the right one? That's not the right one, right? That MF one?
No, that's not the name.
No.
I got you. What do you think on the poll question there, Dustin?
Yeah, what do you think on the
poll question? One more time.
You're so funny, Dustin.
So one of the girls passed out at weigh-ins. So you think they should add classes, or what's
she passed out because she was trying to make weight. So weight cuts. We're talking about fighter safety weight cuts.
She made it.
What are the classes? How many different classes are there? Different weight?
Yeah, well, with her, so she's 135. So above is 145, under is 125. So a lot of times they're only between 10 to 15 pounds until you start getting to the big boys. Then, like I said, that 205 jump, so she was 205 to 265. That's a big jump.
She was trying to make it to 125, right? To fight.
135. So she made weight,
okay.
But she's probably a natural 43.
Okay, so she's
walking around.
She's like dehydrated, bone dry type.
I mean, her legs, and I'm not talking about she kind of stumbled
Was she
she passed out and they caught her, and you can see the leg is just.
Did she look like she was penal?
To an extent, but nothing more than Conor McGregor when he was at 145. Okay. So
and I mean, when you get down that low and you're cutting and you're trying to make weight like that, it's especially if it's a last minute deal, it's so much harder. So I would say you said there's a good 10-pound brace weight. Okay. I would say it would be a good idea to add more classes, add more weight classes. How many weight classes are there now?
So let's see. For the males, 45, 55, 70, 85, 205. So we're at 8. And girls, obviously they don't get that big, but they have one smaller one. But she's at 135, so above is 145, under is 125. You're gonna add 5 pounds. It's such a tough one.
That is a really tough one, especially if you're on the border.
So I don't know if you call it, but I talked about they don't do hydration tests in UFC.
I think that's a must, though. I feel like that should be a must because going to a fight dehydrated, to me, I think that's a big safety issue.
And say she did make it through and then pass out. I mean, she's still in that state.
Yeah.
In that state, she goes in, she drinks a little water, feels a little better, but then you're gonna go balls to the wall tomorrow night and fight. We're talking about fighter safety. You gotta make sure.
This happened the day before? This is the day before this happened, right?
Yes, this is today, so tomorrow's fight. Okay. Correct.
All right.
Yeah, tough.
So
that's a tough one. That's a really tough one.
I think there should be more weight classes. I don't think
or at least equal to the men's. If there's 8 for men, there's probably be 8 for women.
People shouldn't be killing themselves trying to make weight and then try to fight. It's already strenuating as it is to train all those hours and nutrition and balance and all of those things. So I don't agree with weight cutting like that. So
I don't know if this is right or not, but I looked up the classes for UFC women. There's like featherweight, there's bantamweight, flyweight, and then strawweight.
So 115, 125, 135, 145.
So shit, that's a small amount of classes right there compared to like men.
We're not there on that level.
What is
There's probably on like a couple of cats that can't make 45, but that like really got to cut weight. I'm not sure if we have any of those. We just haven't found them yet, and I hope the UFC doesn't take any of the fallen foxes and whatnot, because those are too big of people. But yeah, for girls right now, the 4 weight classes work. Now another note to take: what about being truthful to yourself and knowing
your limits?
How much? And people used to do it in wrestling in high school. Like, you'd be weighing 130, but by the end at state, you're wrestling like 103. It's like, how'd you do it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the type that, I'm going to go on there. I'll maintain my weight and, I'll eat healthy, coming up to fight week or whatnot. But if I got to run and jump different classes because I want to not fight somebody or whatnot, it's too much, start passing out and stuff. So,
yeah, I'm looking at the different weight classes,
it's
and
insane.
That's ridiculous. Like,
her name was Julia Strolarenko, and unfortunately, I want to say it was cancer. She made weight, but with
is that a recent picture?
Yeah, this is her on the scale.
This was today.
Yeah. Now with filter maybe, but give it.
And Greg mentioned today, he goes, I disagree to the poll. There are no participation trophies needing weight classes for every few pounds. There's got to be some onus on the fighters to not get so heavy between fights, or do a better job while training to make sure the weight is under control. It sucks what happened to the fighter, and don't wish that on anyone.
Yeah.
But that's on her. Either fight at a higher weight or don't put on so much between fights.
And
that's kind of like what Andrew had just said.
Here's the thing that I was thinking, because I didn't know what she looked like. I don't know what that's a recent picture of her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking like she's like bodybuilder shredded, and she's going into a fight like that. And she does not look like that, like how I thought she would look. So what I'm thinking she did is like one of those insane, like last second, we got to scurry to, make weight type deals.
Yeah.
Instead of slowly going into it and, coming in at the weight she wanted. So to me, it seemed like it was a very last minute thing. And that's it would do in wrestling a lot of times. Because I was a fat kid in wrestling, and I'm like, they're like, oh, you got to make weight for such and such weight. And there would be days where they would try and have us cut like 5 pounds in a day, and it would be all water weight. And you can only lose so much weight in a certain amount of time, and the good majority of that's going to be water. Like it takes a long time to burn
there
fat.
it is. And
that's probably why she
no.
That's the first one. But look
I
at
didn't
those
get
legs.
to see. Oh no.
She's limp. Those legs gave out. To 0. They said we're done.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit.
I guarantee you, she's tried like
Yeah.
everything in the book to
so
drop
that's the
weight.
First one.
Yeah,
And that's what I would consider, like an unhealthy way to do it, because that's really extreme. I don't know how much she cut in the last week or whatever, but
And the second time she got caught by the guy, but the legs did the same thing. She went limp easily.
Yeah, if you're not, she had no mobility in her
yeah.
legs.
But then, like, dude, she just collapsed on the floor. They put her back on the scale. Continue.
wait! I know you just collapsed, but we didn't get an accurate measurement. Can we get you back up?
We didn't get you to weight. Can you get back on the scale?
How does this work?
So, hey, this is we're giggling because it's funny in a sense, but in the sense of like that, there's no urgency or like there's no.
Oh, she's fine. Yeah.
There's someone's health, which means someone's life's on the line.
Yeah.
It can easily be something like that. So,
And especially if it's like a hydration thing, you know,
Right.
you would expect them to like, oh, well, you know, here's some water, here's, you know, like something to give her some sort of help. Like, what do you just sitting there like, okay, well, this is what it is, you know.
Right.
What you do after weigh-ins is you know, on you.
Are we talking about so we
Well,
have
this is the full thing.
Yeah. Once she gets on, it might not turn because Instagram. But...
so she
Right, so
gets
she-
on.
She
She looks
started off
good. She started off good.
I mean, she's still right.
Oh,
I mean, it's,
oh, you can see it. You can see it. She's doing the face.
Oh no, she's doing the.
Why
Look,
oh,
she, yeah.
yeah,
you
she's
could,
doing
you
the
could see it.
swinging.
I could see it in her eyes when she stepped on the scale. Like she did one of these. Like, yep, I've been there. And then, yeah, I think
and I know
it's almost like when you get up too quickly and like when you're
both
dieting.
times. Yeah, both times she looks down and like she's looking at the weight.
Yeah,
And she comes up and within about 5-10 seconds is where it's like.
yeah.
So I'm lightheaded, but there's more to it. There's a little bit that
There-
contributes to that.
Right,
There's not-
right.
Yeah, there's definitely things that will help make it worse.
I
'Cause,
could
you
be
know,
wrong once again, but I mean, guys, sorts of videos. It's really simple. If you go on Instagram, put in MMA and any one of those, any account will have it. ESPN has it. I follow everything on Instagram. Nothing but videos. You'll see it. It's like I said, it is a scary stuff.
well, I'm assuming she must have said that she was like okay or something. Like,
It's that fighter will. It's that
Like,
warrior
yeah.
blood, probably. And
They're like, are you sure?
Coaches and stuff gotta step in.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Mission.
What did? Oh wait, did she just stumble again?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
pretty
okay.
bad. That was pretty bad.
Oh no,
I mean-
she's walking away.
And what it did, I mean, I would assume that the doctor came over and took a look at her.
They walked her out, or she was on a stretcher after the second time when they actually caught her this time. First time, they let her take like 7 stumbles back and say, okay, bye. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to hold on a second, you guys. So, I'm gonna do it, Steve. I'm gonna do it. Body Check Wellness is a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Yeah, go to bodycheckwellness.com and type in your promo code A2D for 20% off, guys. Check it out. Check.
That's good.
Thank you. I'm getting better. I can't
Little
wait.
mini Bruce Buffer over here.
I can't wait to do the manscape. Shave your balls, guys.
Clean it up.
Yeah, we don't want to see all that.
Barbara did the dirty mouth.
Oh, wait, here's another one. Many of us and our families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We are happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need mental health therapy or addiction detox, please call 856-651-8117. Again, that number is 856-651-8117. And tell them that Tom sent you. Hey, we all deal with some mental health issues. The next couple upcoming shows, we're going to talk about PTSD with our veterans. I have some amazing guys who are coming on. Some are MMA fighters and some are just they served overseas and they're now here and they're retired. So we're going to talk to them, and one of the biggest subjects is PTSD and our homeless vets that we see all over America, which is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen in my life. That's how we treat the men and women of this country who have served and given up their lives to serve and protect us and give us, and help our rights.
So we can do this right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm super excited about that upcoming show. You guys tune in for that for sure. There's going to be some amazing stories. I'm all about trying to bring connections with people and the ability to introduce other people who may be suffering as well, and being a positive force and using the platform to help as many people as we possibly can. So I like the connection with people and making connections. It's pretty huge for me, and that's what I used in my business ethics all these years is connections. So let's check out what they say here.
Yeah, but serious topic. Even if it's not you, maybe you know somebody. So make a difference, you know. And if you guys need help with, follow link.
Hey Jake, guess what? He said, "What's up, guys? I just agreed to the poll. You're one of the best athletes in the world and are expected to be professionals. You have more than enough time to prepare." That is per Jake. And I agree with that. But I didn't know, I do think that they should add a couple more weight classes. Why they have so many weight classes for men, but they don't have as many for women, you know? Women, I'm just going to tell you, when we try to cut weight, we have more of a difficult time in cutting weight. Our bodies and hormones are set up obviously a lot different than males are.
Yeah.
And we should have more weight classes. And not because we're different, but because if you're going to offer it for one, you should offer it for the other. And then it won't be as strenuating for an athlete or a female athlete to cut weight. They'll be able to choose and say, hey, I'm this low, I want to fight at this weight. Or I'm heavier, now I'm going to fight at this weight. Women's bodies fluctuate all throughout the month. And I'm sorry, I just agree that we should have more weight classes.
She ended up getting wheeled out on a stretcher.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so I'm assuming she's not fighting.
Can't.
Like okay.
Yeah,
Me?
but even after the first one, they were like,
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Like I would say she's done. That's like extreme dehydration.
Now it's time to be truthful to yourself and realize.
Yeah, like, and there's a certain thing about it though. If it's like your bodybuilding show, or it's like with anything. If there's a deadline that you got to meet, you got to make sure that you get there.
Part of the game, right?
Yeah, and we don't know what happened before. She could have been cheating on her diet or something like that. That's why she didn't come in at the weight she wanted. I don't know, but for her to do a last minute ditch effort, I would have said no. I would have said no if you had to like cut this. I don't know where she was at before, but if she had to cut like 5, 7, 10 pounds, something like that, just to get to this weight class, I would be like, no, you're not fighting. It's not.
Is that the responsibility of the coach too? Maybe the coach just saying, "Hey, you're not
both.
looking good."
It's on both their parts. And granted, the fighter, you're gonna have the fighter mentality, the Spartan mentality almost. Like, all right, just do or die. This is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that people want to be tough and they want to say, "Oh, I can power through things," but it's not always the best option, And in this case, it definitely wasn't. And the fact that her coach kind of let it go to this far, like, okay, well, I feel like they should have had like a meeting in the morning or something before weigh-ins just to check up on her, see where she was at. Yeah, are you feeling good? Are you coherent? Can you
What'd you eat last night? What'd you eat this morning?
Yeah, what did you eat? Did you drink any water? What did you and I get like before weigh-ins, you want to come in right, but if you're not like feeling the best and you're about to do something as strenuous as fighting in a ring with another person, like, I mean, you kind of got to call it like, all right, so I made weight, but I feel like shit. How am I going to perform then? And it's one thing for you to feel like shit and walk on stage as a bodybuilder, and then there's one thing to feel like shit and try and fight somebody else. Like,
well, let's ask this question. Is there a lot of pressure on fighters when they don't make it? Like, are they going to lose their purse? Are they going to lose money? Are they not going to get a fight? Are they going to wait 6 months before you get a fight?
I can see why that would happen.
As a fighter, all the fighters I've ever met,
you don't get paid, right?
Yeah, but all the fighters right, it's true. But all the fighters I've met, they need to fight. They want to fight. They're there for the money.
Yeah.
And they will do whatever it takes. What if she said, "I feel great, I feel fine, but she knew she didn't feel good.
That's the other thing too.
And what if she didn't say anything to coach, and coach like, okay, But I would think that there would be some kind of sign or symptom of you're a little dehydrated, something's going on.
when somebody's at that point. Like when before she walked on the scale, you look in their eyes and you can tell where their eyes go, and it looked like she went like this for a little bit. And I'm like, nope, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, so I agree with both of you, but you know what? To get the audience more involved, I'm play devil's advocate here. So with you, I do agree we need weight classes, but like I said, play devil's advocate. I'd be more agreed to you if she didn't make the 145 because that's the highest weight class. She still has a weight class above and below that she could have been honest about. But if there's girls out there that are $160 and they're ready to throw down, once again, that option should be there. If Dana White or any fight,
what is she coming at?
Get the people. She may weight. I want to say she was 135 and a half, and you get an extra pound, so she may weight.
So she's like pushing that.
You may weight. So then another thing is, what if it was last minute? What if this girl's her first fight? She got a call because she was doing whatever.
That's
like, hey, this is the UFC. You gotta take it. I have a buddy. I
don't think it's worth it at that point though. Especially if you're gonna perform like shit. Like you gotta feel good going into the ring, right?
And it gets tough because my guy Mike Santiago, always in shape. He's the type that ready. Yeah. I don't need to get ready because I am ready.
Yeah.
And he got that call from the UFC. And they put him against a killer. It's a beat. I'm not even gonna say his last name, but I'm telling you, the man's a monster. So sometimes, and my guy got a lot of criticism. Why would you take that fight? You don't know it's against this guy.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? The UFC called it. That's what he's been busting his ass for years. I'll tell you, this man back in the day, we wrestled. Little did he know wrestling was, he was going to move into this, but he was prepping for all this. You get a call, sometimes you got to take it, but once again, with the person that comment, you got to be professional. You got to be great. That's part of the game. You got to make
sucks, but
and they take your purse. That's like 20% of the opponent gets.
Like even if it's like a last minute thing, I would really have to like gauge it, but it depends. Like how quickly can you lose weight safely?
How
much do you have to lose?
How long? Right.
Because to me this looks like it was like a last ditch effort, and I've done that before. I've done that in wrestling, and that's another reason why I didn't like wrestling. I felt like shit. We went to what was it, a wrestling meet at Niqua, which was they were just smoking us in every sport, but and. I'm not gonna say I was a great wrestler, but I wasn't the worst wrestler on our team. So but yeah, I was trying to make weight. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like 150 or something like that. It was somewhere around there, and I think I was at like 155. This was like 3 days prior, so I had to drop like 5 pounds just to compete. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. The coach's like, well, this is the weight class we want you to, come in at. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, they're like, well, this is what you're gonna have to do because you're fat. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We want you to run. I'm like, what? You want me to before the meet? Like, yeah, we want you to run nonstop as hard as you can go and sweat as much as you can. Like they were like, put on layers. Get on the damn treadmill, and you're gonna run your fat ass.
It's gonna tarnish your performance too.
And I felt like shit when I went to go on wrestling. Go to the wrestling match, and I'm like, this is gonna be horrible. I was looking at the other guy. He was jumping up and down. He was ready to go. I'm like, I felt like there were bricks attached to my feet, but I was dog tired. Like I lasted all of maybe a minute or less. And I was done. I basically gave up. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm not gonna win this.
Whether you're better or not, you started with a nice disadvantage. Now, whether that was because of you or not, that's not. But
I had no clue with I had no clue with wrestling that I had to make weight. So I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, I could just eat whatever, and just in wrestling it'll be fun. And that was not the case.
As we learned with like Coach B. Coach B says, no.
No, and
he didn't even give you a cheat meal for your birthday.
No, I know.
You guys, it was his birthday on the 13th, and Coach B said, no We
You
are
know-
not doing cheat meals. And I'm
And I-
like, wait a minute. All the other competitors are having cheat meals, and he looks freaking
No,
fantastic.
it depends.
Discipline.
No, it depends on the person and how quickly they're dropping weight and
But look
where
at
they're
you.
at. And, so I completely agree. And it's the back to that mentality of the actual the fighter or the performer basically. It's like where they think they're at, and they might think they're at a certain point when they're actually at another point, And that's where I thought I was at. I thought I was at a cheat meal, and I wasn't there yet. So hopefully that happens in the next couple of weeks. But
Rob says we don't need more weight classes. What do you guys think about that? He said, no, we don't need
well,
more weight classes.
Give us a little more, Rob.
But Rob, we're talking the difference
You
between
mean like
the
smaller
weight
weight
classes
classes?
of men and women. So there are less weight classes for women than there are. The men have the most.
So
like-
I see the roster size between. They're just
what's the like? All right, so
I know, it's
I'm
like,
seeing like the maximum weight here for
I
UFC,
hope it's not that
and
we
it's like
don't
one.
have the girls don't have those weight classes. Is that I hope that we don't have enough people at that because
Yeah.
that's kind of unfair. That's
What's
yeah,
it like?
I mean,
One is 145 like the heaviest
that's
like
the heaviest
weight?
for girls.
That's the heaviest for girls. Like
Wait,
that's
what if I was 170?
no, you
and
gotta
ripped?
cut down. You gotta cut down. You gotta lose all that muscle. Like that's why I was wondering. Like if you got a 200 plus pound
Now
girl,
we're talking
You're
just
tall.
UFC because Fallon Fox is not
No.
okay.
No.
So
Yeah.
there's other weight classes.
Yeah.
Now
no.
we're just talking about UFC once again. This is the #1 highest fight promotion.
yeah,
I'm not saying it's the best. You guys, might think other thing. This UFC is the best. I mean, they're doing it. They're the #1 sport out right now. We are the biggest trending sport, the biggest growing sport. If we pay our fighters a little more, but I mean, it's growing. People that aren't fighters watch it. People that are fighters, old, young, girls. So
Yeah, here's what Rob said.
what did Rob say?
Let me
Oh
read
yeah.
it. You can read it.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
let me check it out. Let me get my own thoughts.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. A little brief intermission. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, you guys can all see the comments. So, Rob, you're saying, like, once they jump on that scale, once they hop off, they're only that weight for, like, a short period of time after. Because right when they hop
I'm
on that
assuming they
scale,
eat and like
you
Yeah.
hydrate yourself and whatnot. If that's what you're saying,
Well, they can
what's-
eat.
correct
what's-
me. But it is all for, these
So-
fighters are the weight they are supposed to be for, like, 30 seconds after weigh-ins anyway.
okay, so they're
It's
gonna.
not-
What they're saying is like you basically bounce back.
You're not walking in the octagon,
Yeah.
closing the door at 135.5 pounds.
Okay,
It's
so you're gonna be
rare.
more than
It's
that.
rare. It happens, but
Okay.
it's rare. They do easily. I mean, we just watched the Izzy and Jan fight. They were just pay-per-view. Izzy went up and he weighed 200. The limit was 205. I guarantee Jan fought in the octagon at like 230 pounds.
What?
220, 230 pounds. Probably put it on like that between eating and just straight water weight and all that.
That's massive. Wow.
Which is wild. So, yeah. Weight classes, yeah. I think, man, if you're in the UFC or something, you gotta be professional, man. They're paying you, not top dollar, but they're paying you.
Good money.
I mean, and you kind of have an obligation to. No, yeah, you do have an obligation to do your part.
Yeah.
Weigh in, show up, and fight.
Yeah.
There's things that happen, and that's understanding. But you got 3 easy things: prepare, show up. Well, no, you don't even have to prepare. Show up, weigh in, make weight, come fight day, and walk out to the. You know what I'm saying? But
the thing,
professional.
I feel like the thing that sucks the most is like, because I can totally relate to this, is a lot of people in their off season tend to let themselves go a little bit, and it's a bitch going back to the way you're supposed to be, and getting down to a certain weight, and it's like what my coach would say. It's like you should only fluctuate like maybe 10 to 15, maybe even 20 pounds, in your like off season or something like that. But even if you do, let's say you go up like 20 pounds or whatever, but you should probably take that into account when you go for another fight. Like, okay, where was I at the last time? You know, how long did it take me the last time to diet down? Because the older you get, the harder it is. And I've definitely noticed that. The first time I dieted down, it felt super easy. Like, it went by so quick. And this time around, it's like, okay, I'm like fighting it so hard. But
From my perspective, Dustin,
it's not the same.
You look
It's not the same.
fantastic, and you cut
It's
that
not the
shit real quick.
It's not the same.
It-
Like,
How?
you
I don't
drop-
understand.
like I dropped my first 20 pounds fairly easy, but then after that, it's like a struggle. You're literally chipping away at the fucking the fat.
At the nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's difficult. It's difficult to, you know, get your conditioning done, do your training, and, you know, and on top of other stuff, your home life, and, you know, you might
Balance.
have the balance is
Balancing.
difficult too. Trying to, you know, make a living, and then, you know, say if you're not really making that much money fighting or whatever, you know, and you're just starting out. I don't know if she is or not, but, you know, I'm assuming she had
she
like a
must
regular
say
job.
Yeah, but she is.
She had like a regular job, and
But you know
You
what,
know.
Steve and I talked about this. The women don't get paid the same as the men.
yeah, and that's the other.
not nearly. And that's in a
Yeah.
lot of sports, unfortunately.
And it makes you wonder though, because like if they're going to these extremes and they're doing basically what men would do, why would they not get paid the same as the men? It's not like they're coming
That
in
is a
like
good
super
question.
crazy,
Why
like
is
fat
there-
and unconditioned.
Why is there such a difference with that?
And see, with basketball, you can say because the girls don't have viewers. With this is pretty much co-ed in a sense. We're on the same card. It's not like
Yeah.
there's just this and this.
So
So,
is it
yeah, honestly,
is it
you gotta pay them a little more.
is it like
But maybe
with
they'll
the,
give
with
them more incentive to make weight. I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
is it a-
more money would be. I would make weight. I don't
that's a good
know.
point. Maybe it's like, okay, well,
You
I'm
gotta
just gonna
give the
show
girls a
up
first-
and I'm gonna make weight, whatever it takes, just so I can, you know, make the money. You know, maybe it's like that where you're not even really thinking about, okay, am I gonna win the fight or anything like that. You just, because I'm assuming you get paid just to fight, right?
Mhm.
Whether you win or lose, you get something.
Yeah.
So it could be a lot of that.
And
'Cause, I mean, shit, I would go into the ring like, all right, kick the shit out of me, give me like, you know, $5,000, like something like that.
Dustin, you're supposed to go in there to win, not.
Hey,
lose.
hey, you see people flopping all the time just for some money.
it's the highest.
I mean,
it's the
well,
highest promotions.
come on. Like, you can't tell me if somebody offered you like 10, 20 grand just to lose a fight, would you not do it? Would you not do
Let
it?
me ask you that. Would Floyd do it? Floyd would be like, hell no.
I don't
I'm
know, it
not
depends.
losing
Would
a
he be
fight.
making more than if he were winning?
Right.
Because he's a money man, right? You know? So I don't know. Like,
I can almost guarantee you, you'd be like, show me the money.
yeah.
So I think there's definitely good, valid arguments on either side. I hope that when a fighter joins a team, you find someone that wants to pretty much be family, almost like treat you like family, like know your kids on a name basis, you know, first name basis, all that good stuff. And when you get to a certain level, which hopefully in the UFC, you start to have a nutrition coach or something in that vicinity.
That's a good idea.
So when you were talking earlier, you know, maintaining, trying to see, hey, you were at 56 4 weeks out, and remember how you fucking felt at, you know, this.
Yeah.
So maybe let's be 52,
Yeah.
you know, vice versa. So, you know, I'm hoping, you know, when you get to this high level that you're taking the proper things, because I know Floyd is putting money into somebody to take care of his body, you know, and these, you know,
You want
these people,
the best.
LeBron James, you can't be 36 and I have no injuries and make it that long without
That's a good
taking
point.
care of your body. You're doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
You want to play and play at a professional level and be a big dog, you gotta.
And that's kind of like the I guess the bitter truth of it. You have to like invest in people that know how to, like, you know, manage your diet, know how to, you know, what type of stress is gonna like cause your body to break down, type of stuff, you know, because, you know, everybody has those things where they give too much effort and they don't know when to back off, and you kind of need somebody to kind of gauge where you're at, how hard
Like
you
your
should
coach.
push, you know.
Like
And
a coach.
yeah, a coach, which is, it's nice. It's like being dieting. It's like, okay, well,
Oh, he can
You know,
tell if you had
if you're
cookie
like-
the night before, sure.
if you're
you
like,
can help.
like if you've been
Yeah, you
consistently
can't-
dieting and you're doing right and you're losing weight and you're like basically at the end of the rope there's nothing really left to cut.
Yeah,
You know,
and-
you gotta have like a cheat meal or like something to like a refeed basically, so your body doesn't start to catabolize muscle so much.
Thomas agrees to the poll. Yay, Thomas! More weight classes!
And with that though, another comment A2D Radio also mentioned, by doing that, yeah, you'll probably get more fans, you get more things. Like it can only help. It really can't make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I would
just don't see
assume
how it can make it
I would assume the reason why the weight classes are the way they are is because it could be like a bodybuilding thing where they don't want the show to be like forever. I don't know how many fighters go to are on the fight card or anything like that.
Well,
But
they
that's
didn't even
not-
have
that's-
male fighting. in
because
UFC.
there's a
It was-
shit ton of men. There's
in
always a
Mecca.
shit ton of men doing something. And then
Oh,
when
yeah.
women want to get in there, it's like, okay, well now you have like all these different people, and they all have to do their thing, and everything takes a certain amount of time, and so you're thinking about, okay, how long is this event going to take? Because most of them don't want to be there for super long. Like,
I don't know. They usually, I mean,
all right, I want to go home. I want to like relax.
That doesn't
like
happen
hurry up
on
and
fight.
fight.
That
and,
doesn't happen on fight night. There's after parties.
Yeah,
There's
they pay to about
Some people want to go
Right.
home and relax. Like,
wait a minute.
like-
The fights I've been to, there's always an after party.
Yeah.
right?
There's private parties,
Oh.
after parties, VIP parties, stripper
Yeah,
parties.
I-
I've seen it all.
Fighters waiting to get paid, so there's just
Yes.
fights are over.
Good
There's-
point.
Oh yeah,
What-
you got your.
there's a bunch of. I mean, I ain't trying to call nobody out, but there's all types of.
I always wonder about that. Like,
Look, we
you
had
know,
we had a new promotion here in Illinois. They showed up and they asked for my help. I helped them with a lot of their organization because they were new to Illinois.
you know who you are.
Exactly. They know who the fuck they are. And so I took them under my wing and helped them up step by step, how to do their promotion here in Illinois and advertising and fighters. And I did a lot for them. And so come to find out that after the event happened, they had a hard time paying their fighters. Checks were bouncing. Fighters didn't get paid.
I still don't get paid yet. It's been a month.
Media people didn't get paid. Like, it was a disaster. And it's like, you just collected how many tickets? You get money for the tickets. You have the show production. You're on TV with these fighters, and you can't pay your pro fighters.
Yeah, that's not a. Yeah, that's one of them sketchy ass promotions.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, like, where'd that money go?
Right.
You sell tickets to make a little extra, and that's cool. That's a little extra
Yeah.
incentive. Like, oh, my family's gonna come, so I make $5 for every ticket. Or
Yeah.
whatever. But that, guys, if especially if you're a pro, I know amateur, you're not supposed to get paid and whatnot. I ain't whatever, da da da. So selling and getting fans, you make a little money. Cool. If you're not supposed to get paid, cool. Pro, you're not just you don't fight just for just a little percentage of what your fans of who you bring.
Yeah.
So,
And if you guys don't get paid, don't do that promotion again, because that's not what you do. You don't go in the cage and fight for nothing. Yeah, I know you love this sport, but we don't do this shit for free. If so, go fight on the fucking street.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time, your energy. Don't invest time and work out and sweat and tears and blood and busted noses and bruises. We don't play that shit.
Yeah, no, we don't play that.
We know all about that. Burt Watson, our first guest, he talked all about that. Fighters, stand up for yourself in a sense. We're not telling you to be arrogant and whatnot, but don't do this shit for free. Promote yourself. Do things, Make your money. There's money to be made. It's the biggest sport.
so okay. I know this is gonna be like a dumb question. I feel like it's gonna be a dumb question, but
No question is
dumb.
We got time.
so with amateur fighters, is there like no incentive to like really get in the ring? Like, I mean, I'm assuming like the
No.
monetary
To
incentive.
make it to pro,
Okay.
Like, there has to be something. There's
No.
some.
Let me tell you
You
what
know-
they did. So back in the day, I'm just gonna tell a little
so
secret.
we're just hypothetically.
Right.
Oh,
Hypothetically,
hypothetically.
well, back in the day, amateur fighters could sell their tickets. They would get X
Really?
amount of tickets, and then they would get a percentage
Not
from their
ticket,
ticket
you get
sales.
Wait, so how does that work? Would they like? I'm assuming they would like tally out like how many people they sold tickets
So
to.
what they would
Shorter
do
tickets,
is,
you get $5 for each ticket.
yeah.
And like your name is on the
$20
ticket
you get
type
No,
deal, or?
so what they do is, I've seen it. They'll take them
The shield,
from
exactly.
the number. So like they'll
Okay.
go from 100 to 200,
Okay.
and then they'll wrap it up in a rubber band. They're like, here you go, sell your tickets. And then
Oh, okay.
you turn,
Alright.
yeah, and
So
you
it's-
turn in your tickets at the end of the night. That's how you got paid.
And it's okay. So it's all
What you
it's all
didn't
numbered.
sell.
So,
Yeah, it's all
So
numbered.
they get like a select, group of numbers or whatever
Yeah.
to give out to people or to sell to people.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, they get paid that. They
And
get
the
paid their-
elite,
Yeah.
and the elite promotions, there was no problem. You brought tickets, you got tickets. If you needed more, you made a call, and they threw you another 100.
Shit.
Like,
Yeah.
I've been these promotions. I mean, maybe they're not UFC, whatever, but it was good. And like I said, when you're amateur, whatever, there's some other, whatever, but you get paid from, those. So $20 ticket, $25, you make $5 or something, which
Yeah.
is cool. A little something.
It's not bad.
And you're working your record. You're trying to get experience for the most part, but.
And how long does like an amateur career last? Like, I mean, I get it's different for
What
like
do
each
they
person.
want? You probably want, at minimum 10 plus fights would probably be nice.
Okay.
And then you start doing a pro debut. And once again, people, when you go pro, that's not, you're not in the UFC. Pro means you're signing up to fight with the big dogs. And now you're going to make a run for some shit. So almost like in your amateur, now you're going to start, you got to start knocking names off and try to get people to see you. And, you either do that with having a little steady record or with some dominant, flashy, some victories, and
Yeah.
Dana White's got things now where he goes around the world and, finds, goes people
Yeah, he's
fights
got
and
scouters
shit.
now. And I've noticed that like the fighters that stand out are the ones that are different, whether their whole body's tattooed or they have a mohawk or I mean, it seems like those guys get more of the fights, they get more of the spotlight, being different and being creative. Like that's why I like Ufaden. I'm sorry, Ufaden. Ufaden.
You know
Yeah,
that guy.
I like him because he's different. He's into Viking traditions. He's very traditional. He talks shit. You talk shit back to him. He's going in there and he's going to win. Like, he's there to win. He's not there to, like, make friends, as he says. And that's why I'm, like, really supportive of this guy because he's so different. He's different. And that's what sells, is being different.
I'm happy you said that because tomorrow's card, the main event's Kevin Holland versus Derek Brunson. And if you guys know, Kevin Holland's nickname is Big Mouth. He got into the contender series. The whole fight, I'm not talking about just the whole fight. Dana White was so pissed. He didn't like him. Then he won that fight, but he didn't do enough for Dana White to be like, I'm bringing him on. He talked too much. Like I said, he annoyed Dana White. He was pissed off. Then they couldn't find anybody for Thiago Santos. I mean, nobody, Santos was the upcoming monster, like, and nobody sent it. So Dana White was like, call Big Mouth. Big Mouth said, yes, I'll fight. The whole fight, he talked again. He talks in the last fight he had with Jacare. He's like, hey, I had a dream that this happened when he was on his back and shit. Like, he's a trip. Dana White hated that. Now look at him. We love it because it brings something different.
Yeah.
Sometimes guys put, closing your mouth and showing what your fights, it works. Nowadays in the new world, you kind of have to play that card.
Inventive almost.
Ufaden does that too.
You have to. And
He's
you can go with
quiet.
him and maybe the nicest person, but guess what? I got to try to stun on Facebook to get
Yeah.
fights or on Twitter because that's the way the world works now. So, you know what? Talk that big game and get your shit.
All he does on his Instagram is training. I've never seen him like relax. That man is training.
There's a couple
and training.
like posts where he's just chilling.
Well, he did
with
do a
his
couple
girlfriend or
interviews
whatever,
and stuff. Yeah, they're so cute. His girlfriend, I think it's his wife. I'm almost
Oh,
positive
yeah.
it's his
Well,
wife. And like they're so cute. So very supportive, which is good to have a supported partner.
No,
Yeah.
So if you don't have
And
it,
it's-
look, I'm just gonna come on out with it, okay?
Do it.
All right.
Oh,
There was a fighter here in Chicago. Fucking awesome, okay? He man, it was the bloodiest fight I've ever seen. And it was XFO. It was a pro fighting debut for, I'm not going to say his
Good
name, I'm going
promotion.
to keep him secret. But he did not have a supportive spouse, girlfriend, whatever she was. He had an opportunity to go to UFC.
Oh, no.
They were scouting him. And the person he was with was very upset and didn't want him fighting. So basically gave him kind of that ultimatum, and it was really sad because he's highly talented. And I was really excited about seeing him progress and grow. I mean, that is so important. If you don't have a supportive spouse, I'm sorry. If they don't support your dreams while they're with you, you don't need them in your life. And I'm going to tell you that right now. Nothing is worth giving up your dreams for. I don't believe in it. I believe that if you have a partner or spouse, that you should have someone who's supportive. You support them, they support you. Whatever you want to do, they support you. That is big for me in any relationship. And I was really sad to hear that he declined. He was ready to go. They were ready to fly him out, and he declined.
Isn't that like that Rocky story with Adrian? Like, no, you can't go fight. But eventually she like came around like, what? He's like, no, fuck it, I'm going. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't.
Like if he's good at what he does and
he's
he has
bringing
a
home
chance,
the paycheck.
Yeah,
He's bringing home the money.
I would say go right ahead. Like, look, I know there's a risk associated for it, but if you think you can afford this risk, go right ahead.
I mean,
right ahead.
Not to go back,
No.
I like Rocky. I'm a Rocky fan. His wife has His wife has some issues. Remember, Rocky got knocked out, and all that. And the wife was like, I don't want you to fight anymore. And then he was like, I can't. I gotta fight. It's in my blood, And then he's fighting, right? So always important to have a supportive spouse.
Now,
right?
with being a supportive spouse does not just mean that means being honest and saying having still support it, but still be honest. Still it means if there's something you don't like, say it. But to try to be negative or kill a vibe or try to take that away and steal that dream, that's no. Yeah, I'd rather be honest and baby, I'm down for you to go out there and fight, but I'm nervous because I don't want you to go and turn into a pumpkin or something. Yeah. But if you're just saying no, screw you because low key you're salty, you're achieving a dream or whatever it may be, then we got problems. Then you know what, that person's not for you. Chase that dream, you'll find someone on your way.
Yeah, I had outside of sports, I had a photographer friend. He was with his girlfriend for a while, and they had a child together, and he photographed a lot of models. Okay, they were gorgeous, thongs and all, gorgeous models, but she could not handle it, and she did not support him with his career in photography. So he stopped. He sold all his equipment and stopped, and then the relationship ended. So
is it worth it though at that point?
It's so not worth it.
And
if you love something,
do it. It's like a friend of mine. I don't know why I think about him when it comes down to this, but he's a film guy. He went to school to study how to be a filmmaker, and now he has his own podcast. It's called the Here's My Take podcast. His name's Nick, and he's been grinding at this for the last I think it's been 6 or 7 years, something like that. And he was talking about how you have to sacrifice some things. There were some people that just didn't meet up with that ideal of his dream. That just I guess weren't ready to take that journey with him. And you got to let those people go. And it kind of boils down to okay, what do you want more? The possible chance at somebody who might stay, or the possible chance of being great at something that you love to do. Is it worth it to give up your passion for somebody? You got to kind of weigh that in.
You also want to, another thing you can kind of throw in the mix is live with that regret or
Yeah.
like, you know, a cliche or whatever guys say it, but like, damn, if I would have did that, could I have? You know, like, if I'd have started this earlier, you know, if I'd went extra harder on my fight, then could I have did this?
That's the other thing too, is I don't like what ifs. I don't
hate
like that. And mostly because
What if your aunt had a penis? Would it be your uncle? We don't like what if questions here. Okay.
That was a good one question.
It's a difficult one. I don't know. If you guys know,
yeah,
please
probably.
comment.
Oh, I'd be scared.
Yeah, she has sex dreams.
Is that where we grab people in the crotch now to find out what they are?
So bad. But you know, you don't want to die with like regret. Regret.
Yeah.
You want to at least, you know, I want to say like
I wish I
attempt, but you want to
had,
go at it
should've.
like as much as you could. Like say, okay, look, it didn't pan out well, but I gave it everything that I possibly could give it, and it wasn't the thing. It wasn't it. You know, that's the best way to go about it. Instead of just saying, okay, all right, you know, I tried it, it was okay or whatever, and then you're kind of wishy-washy about it. You might as well just
sit there and kill yourself. Like,
because you're gonna go back to it later, and you're like, fuck, what would have happened if I like put in more effort, if I would have done this, or it was like, no, don't leave it up to like what if. Just go out there and just give it the best you can. You know.
What was that comment up there?
Oh yeah.
I can't read it. I see it. It's bothering me.
Someone said it's really nice that we're having a podcast and your two kids. But you're a great
Oh, thank you. Whoever that was, I can't see it down here, but I know we do a lot of things together. We work out together sometimes, and we fight sometimes. That's what parents and kids do. We fight some things. We have disagreements, but for the most part, Dustin has been wonderful, amazing.
Sometimes. I'm not going to say that much.
He's 25 now, you guys. He just had a birthday.
Oh, 25
feels so old.
Rent a car.
Right?
Right, you can rent a car.
Oh, insurance is supposed to be cheaper, but that's kind of a
bills,
lie.
I think you might get some type of new bills.
Yeah. Yeah,
25
old bills.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Everything just goes up. You don't get to go down.
you're-
You go up.
everything goes down technically in an upward fashion.
Yes.
You know, if that makes sense. You know, like things don't
that's
really get better. They kind of they're on a decline, but it's that hopefully they're going slower declining than fast.
Okay. I want to talk about BKFC 16. I want to talk about what's going on here because I'm looking at the TV, guys, but I can't show you the TV because you don't copyright things. So.
Oh, we got like wait. Is it starting?
No, it starts in 58 minutes and 45 seconds. Woo!
Damn,
Sorry,
that's like late.
I get excited.
I thought I was going to start at 7.
I don't know.
It lied. Or is that
It
all
starts- no, it
Central
starts-
Standards? Okay.
No, it's not.
God, these standard times.
It's so
I know.
confusing.
No, that's not Central Standard. That's CDT, whatever
What
that is.
isn't that
Central
Central?
Downtime? I don't know.
Central Downtime? What is that? Where is that? That's on the other side of the world, guys. I don't know.
I don't know what CDT is. What is CDT?
It's gotta be Central. It's gotta be Central.
Central
I don't know. I'm gonna Google
Damn
this shit.
time?
Damn it. Yeah. See, now you got me all fucked up. I gotta figure out what it is.
Central Damn Time. It's on Central Damn Time. Tune in. No.
CDT time.
So we've got LEONARD GARCIA versus Joe ELMORE.
Oh, I'm stupid. It's Central Daylight Time.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't make sense why you would add daylight time into it, but
Well, wouldn't it be like Central Standard?
yeah,
Time?
that's what it means. It's
Oh.
Central Daylight Time. I'm like, so
All right.
why not just say
Woo.
CT? Does it matter if it's
I
day
don't
or
know.
night?
Maybe
Like,
it's politically correct and everybody
that-
gets offended because it's CT and it means something. I don't fucking know. Everybody gets offended about shit.
that is so stupid.
But I wish I
Okay.
could scroll down so we could see like who is on
Oh, yeah,
the
you
fight
can.
card.
Oh well, I don't want to fuck with the thing. I'm not. Gonna
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with you either. Okay, so
But
we
you
got
can.
here we go. We got Barnett versus Chop Chop. I love that
Wait,
name.
what?
Barnett's.
What's his name?
That's the co-main man. That's gonna be an exciting one.
Yeah.
Chop chop.
We got O'Bannon versus Adams. We got Harris versus Cutter. We got Gillard versus Shaughnessy. Let's see.
O'Shaughnessy, yeah.
We got Miles versus Fish. Diaz
He's a
versus
swimmer.
Rogeri, which is you fit in. Kelly versus Brito. And Hill versus Tomlinson. And then our last one, Jones versus Thompson. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple.
Oh, that's going to... that main event's going to be kind of okay. Head to head, baby. I'm seeing some serious brawling going on with the main event
You
tonight.
gotta knock my boy Garcia out to finish.
Yeah. Wait, so really? So who you? So
I'm
you're
Team Garcia.
Team Garcia. Who you got, Dustin? You could just guesstimate.
I don't know how either or like fight. I haven't,
I'm gonna go with Garcia. Like
we're talking about
I don't know, but Elmore is a bad motherfucker too.
Yeah, no.
I think Lefen's gonna win that fight.
Oh,
And-
no
I
doubt.
mean, just looking at how
Dude,
what he posted up.
His stash,
It just-
his
And then
stash,
wait, hold on, let me
his
see.
stash, and the red headband. I don't know,
was
maybe
it-
it's just but wait, and he came out with like
what is this? He had the belt
he
with
had the
the
belt
bullets.
with the bullets and shit
What
in
is
there.
he like, Speedy Gonzalez?
I don't
Or
know. All he
something?
needed was the hat and he tied right
Hey,
in the
he's
stick of
got
the
the
mine.
ears for it.
Oh my god, let me stop. I'm not
Hey,
supposed to talk
we're
shit about
roasting
anybody.
people. That's bad.
But yeah,
This guy looks like he would be an actor.
I know, right?
Right?
But look, there. Why
He looks
are
familiar.
a lot of these guys are really tatted?
That's the thing, though.
It must be. Destiny, you gonna get a tattoo?
I don't know. I was thinking about it.
We're
I might.
allergic
I
to
always
so many
wanted a
things.
tattoo like The Rock, where it went like the tribal tattoo from the shoulder to like the chest. I always thought that would be pretty cool.
So Garcia is 5'10",
That's a
Elmore
lot.
is 5'9". Garcia is 69.5 with his reach, and then Elmore is 69
He
with
likes
his
that
reach. Nicknames. So Elmore is the Hitman, and Garcia is the Bad Boy. Bad Boy. Bad Boy. Bad Boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Wait, but you said something. There were some other things that happened in the fight world, like the poking of the eye, the kneeing of the face.
Like the first minute of that's pretty good. So yeah, man, like you said, well, all of us, me and Rachel definitely, fighting industry is definitely a passion of ours. So like fighter safety is definitely big out there. Like I said, especially me being a fighter. I'll be back. I'll have something coming some point, but it's important. So earlier in the week, we had an eye poke with Leon Edwards and Bilal Muhammad from Chicago.
Yeah.
He's from Chicago.
Yes.
And that ended. And that one was a tricky one because afterwards it was a cut on the lower eyelid.
Oh, you can.
No, I don't think
I want
so.
this.
I know.
Wait, what's this one?
That's the dude Garcia. It was on his eyelid. So like when he poked him, he didn't poke him straight with fingers out. He was kind of like this, and on the way out, he like pulled the bottom of like his eyelid. So that kind of leads into maybe do we need different gloves? Should eye pokes just be illegal? Get a point taken away? Something like that. Then there's also been 2 illegal knees to down opponents. One was a title fight just 2 weeks ago, and dude actually got the belt because he couldn't continue. He kneed him right in the face. He was clearly down, and then it happened like the next free fight, which is unfortunate. People, you got to know the rules. And I know sometimes in a fight it's just kind of habit and whatnot, but it can cost you. Peter Young lost the belt because of it, and he was winning that whole fight. So yeah, fighter safety once again. Cutting nails. It's a lot of things that when you go to a fight that they look at. They check your nails. They check this, your wraps, and everything. So unfortunate event, but maybe we can get a new style of gloves to do that. The knees, athletes just know the rules, man. Just try to be better.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god, 51 more minutes.
the more we make this thing go.
I'm so excited.
what
And we
else?
are at, what time are we at? We are at 7:08. So actually, it's going to start it would be starting at 8 o'clock our time.
After.
And then
after
that's
this
when the
is-
show is over. Well,
Yeah.
that really, this
I was gonna say, I'm like, why
really
would we have this up
sucks. I was
What,
gonna, we were
aren't
going to
you
do
having
comments.
someone at 8:30?
there? No, it's
8:30
supposed to be
Eastern
yeah.
Standard Time. So
7:30.
7:30 our time. We are going to have
Yeah, let's talk about our future guests. Oh shit! Damn. What is
yeah,
this?
we'll talk. Look, huh? Wait, what? I know.
Wait,
I know. Shorty Rock.
That's-
This one's Shorty Rock, and that one's Shorty.
That's legit.
Shawty.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Shawty, shawty.
Dude.
Who's the real shorty?
Right, who's the real Shorty?
I came
Like,
first.
instead of
God damn it.
So tonight we're gonna have Sean Shorty Rock Santella. He is the #1 flyweight here all over the world. He's an MMA pro fighter out of New Jersey who trains at Nick Catone MMA. #1 flyweight in the States. He said the state of Pennsylvania, but from what we looked up, he was world. He's the #1 in the world. They call him the Pink Panther, who we get to find out why he is called the Pink
Because he had a
Panther.
Pink Panther diamond.
Overall #1
Right.
flyweight in the U.S. He's 23-7-2. Who will be fighting against Jose Shorty Torres out of Chicago on March 25th for Brave Cage Fight. That's going to be on March 25th. And it's interesting, they're both nicknamed, they have Shorty in there, so that's why I was like, well, the real Shorty step up. We're going to find out
With a
on March
Slim Shady.
25th. Who you
Only
guys
one
got?
that came
You
to
guys
mind.
let me know. You got Sean or do you got Jose?
Like,
I don't know.
We got shorty.
We got Shorty.
No, I think Sean. I think he.
You think? Oh, no.
Hey,
I'm going shorty. Nah,
Wait, which one?
that's the fun part.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bet on shit. Nah, it's good.
Look at this.
Honestly, I kind of want to. I'm not super familiar with their stuff, so I'm gonna actually look.
Oh.
Look,
more
look.
things.
Look, look, look.
Oh.
He's like out of it.
They're all trying to swing.
Still.
They're both trying to swing at each other.
Oh, damn.
That's
Wait,
curious.
that fight was what?
Hey, that little Asian dude is scrappy
That's
though.
Korean Zombie. He's actually like ranked number
Like,
4 or
damn.
5 or
Oh,
something.
really?
Yeah.
He was like
Oh,
taking
wow.
hits, just like striking them off. Like,
Oh, that's gonna be a great main card.
Yeah,
It was
but
really
to be
scrappy.
honest, I'm not familiar, and I would like to. So for me to make educated guess is not there. Yeah,
I'm going with
But-
Jose.
yeah. No, we have to. We have to rock with Jose.
Yeah, I gotta rock with Jose because he's a local and I know him personally, and he is a great guy. I'm sure the other guy is good too, but I'm gonna go with Jose.
That's good.
Yeah,
You know, you got our spot over here, bro.
yeah, all day long.
We got Jose. You're fighting Sean.
Sean.
Okay. All right, we'll see.
I know, and that's gonna be so exciting. I'm gonna win.
Who's
Yeah, I'm gonna win because I picked Jose.
You
wanna
got the
make a
win
bet?
already.
No, I don't wanna
almost
make a bet.
knocked me out.
I'm super gonna
If
make
we
a bet.
putting bets, like I said, I'm going for Shorty. I'm not playing this.
I know. We're gonna go with
No.
Shorty. Shorty, I hope you're watching
This
this.
might be the shorty from a scary movie.
Hey, that'd be nice. You know,
Gotta have an afro.
After that happens, to have him.
I would love to have Jose on.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna start
That'd be
hitting
real
up some
cool.
of the local fighters. You were talking about Santiago.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting
My
him
guy Mike.
on.
We're gonna get him on for sure.
Try to get your brother Chris on.
Brother Chris, the bad boy.
The bad boy
local.
Chris. That would be nice. He said he would come on.
Yeah, we got locals. You know, I
Yeah.
got like Pharaoh that I want to bring on. I got a couple of people that I really think would be with it. My guy Danny Gary. You know, I got a buddy Brian Atkins. They, done some Bellator fights and fought, top notch and coach and all that. So yeah, we definitely got people lined up, and it should be really, really fun, man. Like I said, we like to bring people. We got them famous people like them Burt Watsons and stuff.
Yes.
But we try to show love to our local fighters too, and like I
Yeah.
said, connections. That's what we try to do here.
Yeah, we just had Zachary on, and he's from here. We had two
Wait.
Zachs. We had
Chubby Dougie?
the boxing Zach.
Chubby Dougie.
And then we had the MMA Zach. So that was pretty cool. We had him on. Those are 2 local fighters. Hi, Steve. I really wish you could talk and we can hear you. I think that's you, right? Oh, no, it's Steven. Oh, Steve's got Garcia.
That's my guy. He knows what's up. But I'm
Garcia.
a stain, so I don't count.
Oh, look, your comment is finally put in. ELMORE and Garcia is going to be nuts. Dude, I'm stoked for that fight. I'm looking for a good fight.
Hey, the whole card's going to go. No sleep on that co-main event, too. Barnett's a straight scrapper.
Yeah.
And once again, when you put people in a ring that have even decent ability to fight and you put no gloves, guys, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. You know, that's why I like fighting. You got blood, you know, booze if you're a drinker or whatever. If not, you know, I'm sure you can get a pop or whatever. And then, you know.
Get some popcorn for the ladies. You
Yeah,
know.
you know, I'm sure the other B, you know, for guys, you can figure out what that is, you know, AKA ladies, you know, stuff like that. So, hey, it's a fun time, man. Go, especially doing it in person. Oh, the environment, people are wild. It's a good time. It's a good old time.
But that's
I
going to
miss
be,
it,
I
man.
cannot
I
believe
miss
how
it.
big this card is.
What
There's some scary looking dudes on this card.
You know, think about it though, like that's just the main card. Maybe if you split that up into like UFC does prelims. But yeah, no, they're definitely getting bigger. I like it.
Rings look like that's what it
Yeah,
is?
Yeah.
That's
So it's a legit like ring.
yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah,
that's
it
cool.
used to be BKB. There was this ring around there, and you could not go outside the ring. You had to stay inside the ring.
yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I
What
saw
was it
that.
like?
and I
That's
was
like a hybrid version of sumo wrestling where they actually
Yeah,
punch
he was
each
in
other.
the UFC. He did the Ultimate Fighter. He's got a really funny
So they-
story.
I'm sure they're probably wondering what the
Okay,
hell
so
are
now
we
I-
talking about?
Now I see what you're talking about by like wrapping the hands.
Yeah.
You know, so the knuckles are exposed.
And we talked about this last one with our guys. We
Cutman.
we went over Cutmans, and then we had also the master and stuff. Tamray.
I know.
So,
Tamara.
Ooh.
Tamara.
Tamara.
Just
Oh
yeah,
Oh.
that badass chick. Yeah, her.
She's badass.
Oh.
By the way, Bare Knuckle FC, you're missing out by not getting Tamara on as your cut woman. The girl is
Yeah,
badass.
look.
And you're missing
Look.
the window,
He
the
was- look, he's
opportunity
like, oh,
to have this amazing female cut
They
woman
both
on
drop.
your show. Get
Oh,
it.
that's awesome.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah, so with that last show, we showed about the wrapping with the hands and like where to wrap and all that good stuff too. So if you guys are curious for some reason, tune back, go to our last show, and they show and we go over it, put in detailed difference between how you wrap boxing and MMA and how bare knuckle would do and stuff. So there's a lot of similar concepts, but then there's those little bit of different ones, that vary from sport to sport. So yeah.
So let's go down this fight card, okay? Barnett, Chop, who you got?
I know Chop sounds real cool, but I gotta go with my guy Bob, man.
Yeah. He
yeah.
He looked like he could go hard.
I like chop.
Oh,
That's dirty.
Oh my
I didn't say it.
No comment. We know what she's thinking about.
On to the next one.
O'Bannon and Adams.
Not familiar, but let's see.
God. Oh
No.
boy.
I'm gonna have to go O'Cannon or whatever.
O'Bannon.
O'Bannon.
You got Cannon.
O'Bannon. We're gonna go with
Hey.
O'Bannon.
I'm sipping tequila. It
Yeah.
might be starting to get involved with my eyesight. So, but he looked like he might be more of a veteran. He's been through some wars.
We got Harris and Cutter. I don't know. That's a tough one.
I was gonna do whatever I was going opposite of whatever you said.
Oh, you
Harris.
I'll go Cutter.
Oh, that's funny. Well, okay, fine. I'm gonna go Harris.
This next one, Gallard. Now you guys might know in his
Yep.
last fight, unless it was bare knuckle, his last MMA fight, he actually came and fought local, like on like an XFO. He fought.
Oh, really? Wait.
Oh,
Terry
wait,
House.
and
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Terry House won.
Yes.
Rock out to the local.
O'Shawn.
I'm going with the Irish guy.
Oh, shut up.
Oh no, maybe
Oh,
maybe he's Scottish. Let me take that back. There's a lot of O's in Irish and Scottish people.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Are they
So-
wearing a
Sounds
skirt?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
O's.
with O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy.
At least it's not O'Shaq Hennessy.
Right.
Hey,
Ron.
Hey, Rod. What's your favorite? No, I'm just kidding.
So
Miles or fish?
I can't
that
have
one looks like a
I can't
monster.
eat
Yeah.
fish,
It's
so-
not like something straight.
Miles. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna go with fish.
Tonka trucks.
I'm gonna go with fish.
They both. What is this
Miles,
like?
because he reminds me of that dude at the rum bar. He looks like a monster.
I'm going Miles,
You're gonna go Miles?
mostly because I'm allergic to fish.
Audience, yeah. Put in your comments as well.
Yeah, put in your comments. Who are you guys going for? Diaz and Rigari.
Reggie coming for that #1 contender and that ass. I told you.
What?
Yes.
Told
Wait,
you.
repeat that. They coming for that ass.
You are. They're coming for that ass.
They coming for that ass.
We all
Diaz
know-
and
we all know where
Rigari.
that's gonna
We're
go.
going where you faded,
We
which is
Ufed.
Rigari.
I think it's
Rigari.
Ufed.
Rigari.
I'm
Ufeded.
going to
Turn
Ufeded.
this off if you
Rigari.
go again. No, I'm just kidding. Stay
Right.
away. Don't you dare put no.
Right.
There's no way in hell he's not gonna win that.
Yeah.
Um,
he.
No, that he's definitely
What do you
a better
think? You think he's
fighter.
gonna knock him out?
Yeah. Hey, this
Yeah.
is bare knuckle, like I said, and once again, guys, this is a fighter. This fighter punch, like it's just one punch.
He's land.
Could be anything. It's crazy.
You should just look.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you something. Vikings are fucking savages, okay? And he is a savage, and he's coming to win. He is not coming to play games.
Nah, he ain't coming. He coming to knock some motherfuckers out. Don't
Exactly.
He's coming to
I'm gonna
come to fight.
Like,
I'm gonna say he's gonna get.
they'll be
him
friends
fucking
after
knocked
the
out.
fight, though. It'll be cool.
You know what? While we're doing this, I put money down on boxing and MMA. Bare knuckle, I haven't been able to put anything
Oh,
down.
really? So they don't
Now-
have anything to do bets on there?
I might be mistaken. Maybe if you have your own bookie, you there's more ways you can get to it. But on FanDuel, to my knowledge, my FanDuel and my
Maybe because it's so
my
new.
DraftKings not there yet. But man, they're getting some names that there should be.
So now we got Kelly and Brito. I'm going with Brito.
Just because it reminds you of a burrito and you're hungry.
How'd you know I was hungry?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking I'm hungry
too. Shit.
What's his name? No, for real. What's his
I like
name?
lingua.
I know,
Is
we'll have to
it
get
is
that
it a
going.
burrito?
Oh my god.
Close.
Oh, it's burrito.
Brito
It's burrito.
or
Okay.
Kelly? So who you got? Brito or Kelly?
It sounds like R.
No,
Kelly.
no,
You
I'm
said
gonna go
burrito
Kelly.
or
He got a
Kelly.
little sick little tattoo on his chest right there. Alright, I'm gonna go Kelly.
I'm going Brito.
Hill or
Hill versus Tomlinson. I'm gonna go with Tomlinson. I don't know, but Hill looked like a little badass too.
Joe Elmore just fought one Thomas whatever. I'm saying his last name.
what's the last name?
Wait, come on, Andrew. You can say his last name.
Dude, any other day I say it all the time. I say it all the time, and right now it's wrong.
Damn, they got goggles. When they start wearing
He's got
goggles, it's
that
called.
cool ass.
Yeah,
he's got
because
his
it's
cool
the
ass
whole.
Oh, okay.
Why am I tweaking?
No,
So-
what's the name?
Let's see if
Who you got? Hill or Tom?
It's coming up. No, that police cars. Come on, put it up
I
there. You're
don't
right
see
there.
it.
I know, no, I'm going to go.
You seeing things. He was seeing things.
No, because I seen his face. Now it's gonna come in a second. Oh, look at him. That's who's fighting.
Ew.
He just licked his own blood.
It tastes so delicious.
Oh God.
Oh, Tom Shoaf? Shoaif or Shoaif?
Shop.
No,
Shaft.
neat.
Oh, it could be Shaft.
This
I don't know. It just sounds like a shaft. I don't know. That just
Whoa.
sounds really
man.
bad. I'm like,
Shafts, hard shit. We are really. She's really picking poor choice of words here. She's really.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
I'm
So we
gonna have
got
to get him back, but that's my guy. He cool as hell, man. He's a beast.
Jones versus Thompson.
This for some reason.
I'm going with Jones. Jones.
Thompson, you probably cool, but you got a big ass head. That's a big
He got a
target,
5
man.
head.
That's
This ain't a 4 head. It's a 5
He
head.
said we need salute back here.
Stop Stop it! Oh my god, you're killing me, Smalls. Oh, this is gonna be great.
He
Oh my
almost
god,
looks
we're
like
like
a-
almost.
He almost looks like a Jamie Foxx with a big ass forehead.
Right! Yes! Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not trying
We
to
call them,
Right! Oh my god, if you saw these guys. Okay. It looks like in
What?
a few minutes we are going to be joined
But
by Sean Shorty Rock Santella! I love that. Did I do it right? I'm not a. Yeah, I've always wanted to just.
Are we gonna be like?
I
an
just want.
announcer,
No,
ring
I
announcer?
really did. I really wanted to be a ring announcer, but there aren't a lot of female ring announcers. But there was one in the UK, and I don't know if she's still ring announcing or not. But fucking A, man, wouldn't it be cool to have a female be a fucking ring announcer?
All I feel was like
That'd be dope as hell.
the WWE guy who used to announce people. Who was that? Or was it boxing? I can't remember. The guy who would say, "Let's get ready to rumble."
That's Buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
love
Buffer.
him.
You got Bruce or whatever. He's in boxing, and then his brother is in at UFC. So
Really?
they
Hey,
run it. The Buffer brothers are God and Bell.
Yeah.
much
But yeah, that dude.
Why you take off your headphones?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to get up and
We're
go
allowed
potty.
to go-
What are you talking about? We're right in the middle of the show.
He just went like an hour ago.
That's
half
because
an
he's
hour
a
ago.
sneaky little shit. No, I'm just
He
kidding.
just like snuck off
That's
to
the
the
Puerto Rican
side.
in him. He's just real quick.
Sorry, it's potty break, and
That's
but
right.
we still got Andrew and myself. Hey,
Yeah.
Dessa, can you turn off the kitchen light because it's
You
just
want the light
distracting my eye light. There we go. Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, because I was distracted myself, so I could just imagine how the audience feels.
Talking about announcing, though. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a girl, and I know there's someone out there. If so, push, keep going, try to get out there.
That would be awesome.
We had Ray Flores do a lot of ours.
I love Ray.
You might not be listening, but you're cool. He's doing big things, man.
He
You know,
really
and
is.
I want to say his little brother's
Yes.
putting in work too.
Yeah, the Flores.
So Ray, when you go famous, don't forget about me, bro. You know, I got videos of you, talking good about me. Don't forget about me, bro.
Don't forget about him, bro.
Nah, good people, man. Always talked highly, very educated about the sport too. You know, it's nice to listen to someone that commentates or whatever that
He's
actually
so
knows what he's
professional.
talking about, not just reading off something. Like
Yeah.
knows the fighters, knows their nicknames, knows this. So yeah, Ray Flores, shout out, buddy.
He is so professional. He is always dressed to the T. His shoes, his
Watching
tie, his jackets. And now that he's on TV doing big things for big promotions, I mean, his dress attire has gone, what? I was like, what? Is it?
Yeah.
No, that's not Ray. Ray is looking good. And I am so proud to watch him progress over the years. I remember when he did I can't remember where he went to school. But anyway, we had conversations about it because I was interested in being a ring announcer, but I never really followed through with it because I'm talking in front of people, a lot of people is kind of nerve-wracking, but then I'm not good at people's last names. So, if you got a long 17-letter name and 5 of the vowels are silent, I don't know.
If you watched our shows, you know she's not too good with names.
Yeah, I'm not good with
Yeah.
names.
She's not
I'm
the
not.
greatest, the
Yeah.
best.
I mean,
No,
I
who
love
is?
that.
Who is nowadays?
Right.
You know?
Everything's speed now. Like, what's her name? Oh, I don't even know what your name is.
It's 551.
Yeah, somebody called me and they're like, whose number is this? I'm like, Racheal.
Can you just tell by the
my
number?
God. I know. I was
God.
like, don't you have my number program? But no, it's kind of
That's
tough. I'm so excited.
I'm a face guy. I know people by faces. That's not a very great way to
So now
tell people, but
So hopefully Sean, oh my God, I forgot to send Sean the link.
nice.
Oh my God, Steve, I forgot to send him the link. My
Quick,
goodness.
Steve, send him the link.
Look, we were having some technical difficulties on trying to get, don't ask. Okay.
Send him the link.
Oh my God, Steve, we got to send him the link. Do you have the link, Steve?
Yeah, just wait.
Okay, here. I'm going to send it to him. Oh my God, I feel like this is so not like me. I'm so
this
thorough
out.
with everything. And I just, here we go. All right, I'm gonna send it to him right now. Oh my god, I'm so freaking embarrassed right now. This is so terrible. Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be easily distracted here.
All right.
All right, Sean, we're gonna send it to you. Send the link.
Give it a minute.
Go ahead.
While that's going on, let's see.
It's okay, he's got 2 minutes. He's got 2 minutes to figure this out.
You got any sponsors here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go with sponsor ratings. This is so
Or-
unprofessional, you guys.
Finish
But
what you're doing, but.
I
we
just-
got Pioneer Project.
There we go. I'm glad you remember that because I was
Solomon,
thinking about
Illinois.
it. I couldn't remember the name. It's so bad.
Once again, if you guys need to know any more info, I mean, we do it from roofs, gutters. We do it. Let us know. You know, we get you all the info for that.
home restorations, retail. We do it all. We do commercial. Yeah, it's so exciting.
We got you covered with that. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't bullshit, and we keep it real with you guys. And we show paperwork. We show you everything. There's no hiding here. You know, you see every number that goes and gets involved, why it's involved, all that good stuff. So, Pioneer Project Management. I know we got possibly another one if not.
Oh yeah, I have to go to the beginning.
That's with our guys at GNC. What's that buddy's name?
Oh yeah,
right.
GNC
Robert. Robert, if you
White.
guys go, Robert White.
Robert
Yeah.
White.
If I
Oh.
White,
GNC. He's got a couple
Yeah.
of spots once again.
Tinley Park,
Yeah.
Morris, Illinois, and Batavia. Use Tarzan 20 for 20% off.
If you need more questions, hit Tarzan.
yeah,
He'll direct
just-
you there.
Yeah, just hit me up in my
He gets
DM.
all that good stuff.
All the
And,
good
next
stuff.
one,
at
we'll
GNC.
have some products up here.
Oh, and they also
Yeah.
got Zoa there. In case you guys are interested in the Rock's new energy drink, it's by the way, it's amazing.
Okay.
I think that's probably my favorite energy drink so far, at least from the orange one that I had.
It tastes good. Or you feel like you're on crack or what?
I feel like I don't feel like it's an overbearing amount of caffeine to it, and it actually tastes pretty good. It doesn't taste like it's too acidic-y or too like you know how you get that weird taste with like Splenda. It doesn't taste like that.
That
you know,
artificial chemical
The chemically stuff. Like fucking monsters and shit like that, where you feel like you just swallowed like battery acid. It does not taste like that. It actually tastes pretty good.
Battery acid.
Yeah. Oh shit! You are now out of the session.
Oh my god, what happened?
How dare you kick this?
The fight! Oh shoot!
Oh great, there go the dogs.
Oh
That's
no! How do we get to the other screen to
you
get
gotta
the
go.
I
fight?
think it's
It's
Oh
slides.
no! Wait, it's
yeah,
slides?
good.
Oh my god!
He showed you. It's over here on this side.
Wait,
Relax.
we gotta get that back on. How do we get it back? Oh my god, I'm so not.
Well, it's okay. We got about like 40 minutes to figure this out again.
Hold on a second. Wait.
You know,
Go.
better send that link to homeboy.
Slide it.
I did. Oh, this is terrible. I can't believe it fell. Wait. Do you want to switch tablet mode?
No.
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 Oh no! Put it back on there. Wait, where are the fights? Oh my god! I'm
Go to the
at
other
the
side.
thing
Hold on.
now.
Go
So
to-
remember, this screen that we're on looks like you
Go.
slide it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
there
go.
it was.
Wait,
No,
where?
go back.
Oh!
Look at
No,
the
it
screen.
wait.
Look
It,
at Look at the TV.
Click and
but
slide.
it disappeared though.
You gotta go back through it. Or go.
Yeah.
This way.
Divash.
Oh my god, relax.
Oh my god! I'm gonna kill my dog. This is not gonna work. No.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, are we still in the session?
No! What's going on?
God damn it!
Oh yeah, they got us.
Are we still in the- Okay.
Oh, but wait a minute! You gotta be joking right now.
That's funny. It's okay. We got.
Sorry, you guys. My computer. I don't know. I think somebody didn't like what we had to say. It's not funny,
Let's
Steve.
go.
Shut up. I'm gonna have to
That's
call my
hilarious.
neighbor because he's the one who hooked it all up, and I don't. Fudge
Damn
my
it,
life.
where's our
Wait.
IT guy again? Where's the tech department?
Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I got it. Oh
No,
no!
you
Wait.
just gotta slide. You gotta slide. No.
No, wait. How you do
Slide
it?
it over to the next one.
Wait, but wait.
Oh my god.
Make it a small.
Grab-
I can't.
grab
I
the-
can't. How do you
grab the
do
tab.
it?
Grab
Wait.
the tab.
Wait.
Grab the
And you
tab.
guys like
This way?
This,
What, this
mother,
tab?
Son,
Oh my lord.
like, yeah.
Oh my god! I
You
can't.
don't make
Wait.
it.
Escape.
Wait, I don't know how you
Stop.
do it. I am. Look, I don't know shit about
You know
technical shit.
You should know shit about. You older than me. You should know all this.
No, I'm not that old.
And you on social media more than I am.
Oh my god, you got it. Ah! That's awesome. Dustin, you did a great job. Oh my God, you're awesome. That's
Wow.
funny. Oh my God.
I'm not just a pretty face.
Eva, you gotta
I
stop
can't
running
right now.
across. You would
Steve,
knock it down.
I sent it to him. Wait, was that Diva?
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd
you jerk
what'd she do?
face.
She's the one that closed that.
Oh.
She walked past.
I was
She
like, wait a
looked
minute,
back
what's
like, what?
happening right now?
She's tired of the
That was
podcast.
hilarious.
Okay, so
It's like you guys
Yeah,
are
she
done
was
now.
Thank you guys for chilling with us and rolling with the punches with that one.
Yeah.
yeah, are you guys pissing your pants and laughing at us? Because I would be.
That was-
My abs would hurt.
You're freaking out. All we hear is you screaming.
I was like, wait. Okay, I don't have Sean's cell phone number, Steve. So I sent it to him on Facebook, but he hasn't responded. He was active 19 minutes ago.
Whoa, it's not big.
So I guess while we're waiting for this guy, let's see. I don't know. That's Steve. Okay, I'm gonna send it to him on Instagram and see if I can get him to. Here's the link. Just click it. Click it. Click it or get a ticket.
There's such a big delay with this.
He'll ask. Oh,
I'm
this is
asking.
You know
terrible.
what's good? Let me drink something.
Ow.
Cheers to
bring-
the people that follow with us. Thank you for staying with us. We are on what? 8 episodes now?
Oh God, we are
Oh,
on
it's
like
gonna be
we're on
10,
like
right?
a lot of
10?
episodes.
10?
Yeah.
Look at that. We're flying. It's flying.
It's going by
I
quickly.
know, right?
Oh.
Wait.
Wait, wait.
What are you doing?
It's fog.
Okay, wait a minute.
Hey, you want some fun?
How do we
Oh,
get
it's so fun.
how do we get our show? Oh, here we go. All right. So, do you want Andrew to sing or do you want Dustin to sing?
Sing? The hell? What? This ain't a musical.
I've nominated
Snack item?
you guys
What?
to sing tonight. Andrew, I know you can sing, but can you
Yeah.
sing?
Not good. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I can sing, but I sound like nails on a chalkboard.
Right.
Like,
Oh, God.
I think everybody can
Guys.
sing, but can you sing well is the question.
Oh, I cannot believe you, Diva. You scared me. I thought I had a ghost in my
Yeah,
house.
real
It
quick.
just slammed my computer down and
It was the 7-pound dog
Yeah.
that said, "I don't like this laugh
She
sound,"
said,
and
"Fuck
he just
this."
kicked the cord, and
She
it was
might have
like,
been like, I really don't like this podcast right now.
"Yeah, you guys are yelling and laughing. I'm trying to lay down."
God, I cannot. Oh my God, we got 24 minutes left. And BKFC 16 is gonna be starting.
Don't inhale too much.
Yeah,
I know, I'm so
it's
excited.
big hard.
I'm so excited. Oh, wait, Steve said, he said, I got Garcia, Barnett, O'Bannon, Gillard, Cutter, Brito, Fish, Thompson, Rigari, you better, and Hill. Okay,
Okay,
let's
definitely
see
got a
who
couple of
wins.
same.
Let's see who wins. No, that Nugent, that champ laughing out loud. Steve, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Nugent?
Yeah.
Oh, that's that like Asian son, bro. He's a fucking monster.
Oh.
Hey, you be watching your stuff.
You be watching your stuff.
Me too, man. I'm telling you, I got you. I like that dude Bedford, man. That little young cat, small cat.
Yeah.
These dudes, like I said, some of these cats are a different breed. And she brought it up good. Like one of the first ones, that bare knuckle, like it really like lets you know if you're about that life or not. You get hit in the face, and if you're like, hey, let's keep fighting, then yeah, you're about it. If you're like, oh God, like there goes my orbital bone, like yeah, you know what? You find your limit. You know, you see how much you really wanted and whatnot. So these dudes are a different breed, man. You know, not saying they're better than people in UFC or whatnot, but they're just a different type of animal. I don't know. I'm glad. Okay.
So I gotta tell you a story about this T-shirt, okay?
I thought she was doing something else. I didn't know she was showing off the teacher. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
I feel better.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, I feel better about
I'm
myself.
touching myself. No, no. I wanted to straighten out my shirt so you guys could see it. It says, "You got nut the fuck out," basically. So I got this shirt. Oh my God, it's been fucking like 9 years, 10 years ago, and it still looks good because I take really good care of my stuff. But it came from Full Mount MMA Bob Stewart.
I feel like what do you call it?
I have so many t-shirts. I have a big
Yeah,
full
she
of
like
t-shirts.
stores them. It's weird.
I do.
She's like a squirrel with clothes.
I do.
Like she'll get it, she's like, "Oh, this is amazing," and then it'll just disappear for like a year or two, and
Then
never
it'll
come back out.
back.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, there's that
Yeah.
shark.
I know
It
it's
still
like
looks
when I went
good.
through my t-shirt bin, I was like, oh my God, I forgot about this t-shirt. Oh my God, that was from Ohio when I did this event. So I
You
have so
remember
many
this?
stories to go with my t-shirts, and
Made you think of a fighter though. You got knocked out.
yeah, I love it. I love it. I was like, Bob, how did you get this t-shirt made? Because like, isn't this like copyrighted? And he said, no, nobody copyrighted it. So
Really?
he said, fuck it, I'm making a t-shirt, and he did. And
That's awesome.
it's
They did not
fucking
copyright
awesome.
that.
And it's a V-neck because look, guys who make t-shirts, if you're gonna make women's t-shirts, we like a V-neck or a scoop neck. You know, the girls
Yeah,
need
show
some
the-
hair. We don't
the
want them to get
cleavage,
to our
yeah.
neck. You know
Give
what I'm
them the
saying?
deep V's. Give us just the little V's. Don't give me no deep one down here.
Yeah, give me the deep V.
You know what I
Show
see,
my
V
cleavage.
on it?
But a little bit. I could take a little bit of the
Oh,
V.
God.
Right.
You just want to give them a little taste.
The girls,
Right,
I mean, for the most
A
part,
little
that's the
taste.
ones that choke, like kind of.
Uh-oh.
You guys wanna let the puppets breathe?
Oh, it looks like Sean might be getting off the mat. We're not quite sure. I think
Oh.
he was doing a little something,
He's gonna
something,
be fresh.
something.
It's gonna be fresh then.
He's gonna be hot and sweaty in the gi, probably. Possibly. I don't know. I'm just guesstimating.
Tell
Or he
him
could be
hydrate.
in shorts and a
Tell-
t-shirt, but most of the time. Or your grapple
So-
uniform.
What did you say? Wait, he bust a what?
What?
What did you say?
They were just naming what he could possibly be wearing.
Right. I
Oh,
said,
okay, all right.
what is
I'm hearing all sorts of shit from you. I don't know what you're saying.
I think
Oh.
they need to take a shot or something.
No. No.
I need
Oh, with
eventually.
Dustin having the diet that he's on right now,
I
probably
get
not.
that.
Yeah, not a good idea.
It must be nice.
Steve, I know you're laughing.
Just
at me.
as in, yeah, because you guys are crazy. My bad. So yeah, not for the thing. Just because these giggle monsters over here.
Oh my God, look at Oh, 19 more minutes.
Ooh.
See, that's what I'm saying. That she scared the shit out of you right there. One of these, and she won't be so.
I would be like, oh, sorry, Andrew, I knocked you out, man.
That's why I'm
I got
leaning this
excited.
I'm
way.
gonna have to social distance from her.
Oh,
So I
We're
don't
not
get
6
knocked-
feet apart.
So I don't get knocked the fuck out.
Ellie.
This is why they say 6 feet apart, so people
Yeah,
don't hit
6
each other.
feet apart,
It's not
right?
for the
Nobody has a 6
people.
foot. Yeah, nobody has a 6
Wait,
foot.
it's 3 feet now. We're allowed 3 feet,
Oh.
guys.
Oh, so
That's the yeah.
We feel honored
That's
and
the chokehold,
special to
please.
have 3 feet apart. Don't laugh at me, Steve.
It's slowly but surely, I guess, guys. I'm trying to look at the positives, I guess.
Yeah.
We're trying.
I'm really hoping that the Illinois MMA picks up here. Oh,
Yeah, so
we used to have fights every
we're trying to get
weekend.
in the game here, man.
Yeah, Illinois' got to get back on the map. We used to be on the map, man. But I'm wondering, hey, I got a question. I wonder if Dana White is going to avoid the states that are requiring like certain stipulations in order to fight, or is he going to still travel to all the states and have fights?
No, he's probably. I mean, I probably won't mess with the states that are on bullshit. Texas opened up the next day. He had an event set up.
Damn! He's like, we ain't wearing no mask out here.
Yeah, no, and there's one other
Hey.
place I can't remember, but they're trying to.
So-
get
That's
I
that's
wonder,
not safe. Fighters gotta wear
But I
masks
wonder-
in the ring.
I
Right.
wonder if
What's
the
the difference?
states that are completely open, do they require them to take the tests
Wait.
for COVID?
Oh.
I'm curious about that. So, like, I really want
Why?
to know. Do you
Why?
have to take? Look, I don't know. All these people that are getting tested left and right and having that thing jabbed up your nose and 5 times a month, like that's got to be irritating for your sinuses and nostrils. Like that would give me a headache every time. Anxiety.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
need
I-
to talk about it too much, but yeah, with my girlfriend being pregnant and whatnot, and when we were in there, they mentioned the COVID, tests and whatnot, and we mentioned, what if we're, against it, and we just don't want to do it, because that's all right. Then they said they would have to treat her like she did have COVID anyway. So it's pretty fucked up, So. They kind of put us in a really sticky situation.
Doesn't make
They
sense.
made
But,
you get tested.
Why would you?
What was wild? They did that little swab, but
Oh, they actually
and
went
they're
up
like, if you stay overnight, you gotta do a swab. So that's why they, after all the things we had to do with her. But I stayed overnight. I didn't get swabbed. How come? And I was a guest. Like, I'm just the outside. Like, things just don't match up. It's just a wild world we live in, man. Let's just bigger pictures. And it's
People
not
doing
just
the most.
that. I mean, and we try not to go in politics and whatnot here, but just the world is really
Don't get me
wild.
started.
Open your eyes, people, for whatever. Believe what you want to believe, but
Yeah.
do your own research, do your own digging, stand for what you believe in, and be nice to other people, even if they don't believe what the fuck you believe in. Really. Like, I'm sure I don't believe everything she does and he does, but I'm not over here trying to whoop their ass or I don't like your dreads or some shit. Like, I'm not gonna bring the race card in because listen, just be nice to people, y'all. Fuck.
Let go. Just
Damn.
enjoy each other. What's wrong with
If you
people?
can too, smoke a joint or something, people.
You need to relax.
Like in
You're legalized it
Colorado.
for a reason. You legalized
Everybody
it for a
smokes in
reason.
Colorado, and everybody's super down to earth and super nice.
That's why we don't hear shit about
Hey,
them.
you don't hear about them
No.
having COVID cases. They all high.
Right.
No,
Well, no,
relax.
you don't ever
COVID
hear.
what?
You don't ever hear violence even out of Colorado.
A big ass session.
I know. That was amazing when I went down there.
Once
When I
again,
was-
guys, we don't get too much into it, but yeah. You been there?
Yeah, I've been to Colorado when I did
wanna go.
when I was Shoney Carter's cornerman or woman.
See, I should have went with you guys.
Yeah.
I should have went with you
And
guys.
that was fun. I got stuck on the mountain. I couldn't. Oh my god! But I did eventually drive down the mountain. But
I couldn't be
freaked
in the car
out.
with you because I feel like you'd be screaming the whole way down.
Oh,
the
I
whole
would.
way up.
If you were driving, I would be screaming the entire way.
What are you?
A bottle
I am the safest driver.
Your guys would be like, "Oh no, we're okay, we're okay." Hey!
Exactly. I don't panic unless I know for sure I'm dying.
No.
No.
When I'm turning, I can see my girl raise up and grab the old shit handle.
Yeah, she does that all the time.
Hey,
She does that all the time. Like, stop! Stop it! You know what I mean? Put that down.
And my girl's
Put your hand down.
Like, dude, calm down.
Like, I'm just
We're
getting ready.
preparing.
No,
We
you
already
don't need to get
know.
ready. It's fine. Relax. We're going 15 miles an hour, is it?
Now, when you girls are driving, that shit's a different story. You know,
scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I don't know if it's But
This
yeah.
is interesting. Steve goes, "It's already on YouTube now." I'm not going to go to YouTube.
What's
I'm
on?
waiting 14 minutes
Wait.
for the show to start.
So
It's already on YouTube.
pretty much the same. Ha, you paid for it and it's on.
Oh, you're a jerk.
Wait.
Steve.
Not that that's what you're truly saying, but
Wait.
that's another way to look at it. Like,
Are you serious?
If
They're
it's
giving
on
it away
already.
for free on YouTube?
if that's what we're
Is it like
saying,
highlights?
Oh, Steve, you're fired.
refresh
You're
us,
so
my
fired.
guy.
I want a refund.
Hold up.
Refresh
I want
us.
my money
check,
back.
man, check. Kelly versus Brito, you guys watching? It's on now. Kelly's fighting Brito. They're
I am so pissed.
they're
How do you
two fights
find
in.
it? But how do you find
on
it?
YouTube, bro.
Mine says it starts in 14 minutes. Go to your YouTube, bro. Oh,
No, because if
God.
so, they robbed you of $50 and
And the $20.
And they fucking robbed us with their dumbass time. Come on.
Yeah, it says right here 13 minutes and 43 seconds. How the hell is this shit on right now? How are you guys watching it?
Hey, whoever said Brito and stuff, he's not on there. He's on here.
Steve,
No, he just went.
how is it on?
Preliminaries are on.
Oh, the preliminaries?
So even though that big card we look at, they're all there. They must have 3 must be on here. So they must kind of do like the UFC. This must be like the start of the main card, hopefully.
Oh.
Oh.
But still follow, because if we can still see it on YouTube with after this 13 minutes, then shit.
Okay, but I
We-
want a refund.
yeah, no, for sure. But you did Fight TV, so now you can watch my guy Rich Abraham, which unfortunately didn't go our way, but he just fought.
Oh, this is live. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
What?
he just fought on Fight TV.
Oh, come on. Wait, who's
Shout out
fighting?
Maximus.
seat.
I am so upset right now.
But
I
like
am
I
so
said,
upset. I want a refund.
Let's wait 12 more minutes.
What? Wait, who's
What is
fighting?
he wearing?
Is that Brito?
Oh,
You have got to be
Burrito and
joking right now.
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, Steve, you are so fired.
because with that we could have watched those 3 fights at least.
So you didn't. Did
Are
you
you
need to pay
kidding
the
know what I'm
full
saying? Like,
50 then?
yeah.
or-
So, like,
Oh, yes, Brito and Brad
You know what?
Are
Kelly.
you gonna watch it till 11? It's gonna be late tonight. We could at least got those first fight or 2 with our audience. Yeah,
I know.
we still got it. What we got? We got 12 minutes. Let's get this popping. Let's see what we can.
Kelly and Brito.
Oh,
So
I'm
then,
salty
let's
right
keep
now.
that.
I said burrito. Oh, burrito almost got fucked
Wait.
up. Oh, I'm so salty right now.
So then, what is this coming?
I'm
on?
hoping that
What
this is
that?
considered main card.
Oh, I'm
okay.
gonna.
Hoping.
So is this just like all the like lesser?
This,
fights?
yeah.
We better not have missed you faded.
That
You faded.
that should better shut off in 10 minutes. And then better say buy pay-per-view to continue watching. Otherwise, like we said, we screwed the
Okay.
Yeah, how does this work, Steve? You told me that,
So-
like, what's up, man?
I think, like I said, I'm hoping. And no, our boy ain't fight. He ain't fight yet.
I just don't understand.
He'll be like 2
why-
fights in.
I don't understand why this is not like played. Steve, I don't know how this works, so this is
Like-
my first time.
Yeah,
Who's that?
that's a Steve question. What
Oh.
did you say? What do you guys do? I don't know what.
Wait, what did you say, Steve? Laughing out loud, it will. No, it will what? It will well what?
It'll pop on or something.
Okay.
It's saying like
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
and
you're
I
gonna get to
told
see
you-
something for what you paid.
It's
Okay, so
just-
I paid $50 a year for the FITE thing, but I still gotta pay for the fights. I'm a little salty about that. So basically, I
Was it-
just get a
was it-
discount.
Was they trading?
Yeah.
So I don't understand how
Damn.
this works. I
It's
guess
all
it's my,
fucked up.
I don't know. Whatever.
I think
But I think, can't I watch old fights with fights
yeah,
and not
Yeah.
have to pay for them?
yeah. Like what? Yes. So with my ESPN Plus and stuff or whatever, so like I can go back and watch pay-per-view fights and stuff. Yeah, if I have it. So it's
Okay.
still there's perks, but it's like damn.
Oh, he caught him.
Oh.
Ooh, he got a flat looking nose. Look at that.
That's because he got it broken. So,
Yeah.
oh,
He broke that shit.
That's what that means. He broke it.
Ew, it's flat, right? So like
That's
this
like-
part.
like-
Looks
snow.
like a ramp almost.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The bottom of the nose is what, like, is that pink? Or sometimes it even just completely smashes. Yeah, it's all cartilage. The round is just.
Oh, wait, I can't. I gotta wait for it to pop back up.
It doesn't go. What is he wearing?
5.
He's wearing some like gladiator type of like boxing shorts.
You see that a lot in like Muay Thai and
Can you do that? Like
Fight, you'll get MMA, pro wrestling, etc.
Yeah, like I said, you'll get Muay Thai and shit. 'Cause my guy Rich Abraham just fought on it.
wait, stop and you'll have to switch. Wait, what do you mean we'll have to switch? What are you talking about?
It's gonna say after that fight, it should say you no longer, if you want to continue watching, you have to buy the pay-per-view.
okay, so this is just
okay.
Over to this.
what do you call these? Like
So he must
the
be.
first
Let
fight.
me see the
Yeah, what
fight
do you
card.
call those?
Yeah,
Is it
prelims.
just-
Yeah, early prelims.
Is it just
On
the
UFC, you got UFC Fight Pass, so that's like people that just got their first go on the UFC.
Oh, okay.
And then you got prelims, and then you got the main card, which is usually like 5 fights.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is like these are kind of new
So
people
this
then,
guy.
right?
Yeah, you're right there.
Went.
Oh,
And
we're gonna
he'll-
next. He's the first fight of main card.
Oh, which one?
We'll at least get to watch that.
Ooh, yeah, you could.
Yeah, he'll be
Which
first.
one?
Yeah. So these 3 just was it the green?
These two are fighting right
Yeah, I don't know if it went like that or they went like
Oh,
that,
okay.
but This.
So it's working its way up. Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna be one. of the
Yeah, but
first
wait a
two.
minute. Did they already have this fight, Jones and Thompson?
Got it because they.
Oh,
And Hill
they
and
did it then.
Tomlinson?
Fuck.
Yeah, they
We
were
missed all that.
That's what I'm saying. We could have had 2 to watch with.
Fuck.
We could have finished the last 20 minutes, which was still on live, with
You said-
commentating that. Yeah, it's all right, guys.
Hey, you know.
It's on YouTube if you
It's
want
all
to check it
good.
out
Yeah,
right now.
you
And
can check out
you're
the
not
prelims.
wanting to pay $20 or whatnot. If you chuck it on YouTube real quick, you'll catch the last round or 2.
That's me. I'd be hopping on YouTube just to check out the
Yeah,
the
I'm
stuff.
upset with Steve right now.
You could have said
He
that
knows
at
I'm
the
upset.
beginning.
I'm gonna
Could have been like
call
watching
him.
the prelim.
Gladiator shorts going down next round.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
Oh, he thinks he can get dropped.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He might be right. He might be right.
They're looking kind of. How come we can't
I
get.
was curious. Is having a beard a disadvantage or is that an advantage?
Oh,
I feel like
that's
when-
an interesting
When it connects, like, is it
question.
gonna rip out like
Too.
beard hair? You know?
Yeah,
So
that's
does
an
that piss
interesting-
you off and make you more like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, or does that emotion take over? Like, dude, that hurt,
Right? Like you get like a patch of hair missing or something from like
I'd
a punch.
assume if it's as long as some of these cats, they're kind of used to all that stuff. But me, no, I'd probably bring it down low because even when it gets stuck on this or my girl's rubbing and she catches one, I'll be like, and I'll give her that look. My bad, honey. I'm like, oh my god, like, and it just be one. We know,
Just that one.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You almost like where you get angry, you're like, all right, fuck it, just take the hair.
Yeah.
Just go the opposite direction.
Dude is throwing some punches.
That's bare knuckle for you, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Came a long way.
Okay.
burrito man.
I put it on the other guy.
Yeah, I did burrito. Oh shit!
Oh, and this is why we
I
can do
did.
nice things.
I did burrito.
It wasn't the dog earlier, it was her, secretly.
It was, yeah, I telepathically closed my computer. What'd you say?
You're gonna watch yourself trip that. Oh, we just got it.
Hearing that?
Because it's like 30 seconds behind.
Oh,
So it just showed you.
is it
tripping.
really?
Yeah, it just showed you tripping. And I'm like, I love it.
Nice. So
So
he's
I see
smiling
some
at him. He's like, yeah, I got
dancing, I
this.
see
You get
some.
kind of cocky in
He controlled the octagon. Okay.
there. This is a circle. It's not an octagon anymore. They
Right.
rounded
I know.
out the corners.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
know. I'm like, that's what
all
the guy
the
said.
ring. I think
Is it
you
a-
kinda
so it's
get
an
away
actual
with
ring?
ring.
It's a ring. It's not an
Not a
octagon.
square ring, but I think that whole concept.
So why do they call a square ring a ring and not like a square?
right?
And they call an octagon an octagon.
Well, it
but
doesn't sound good when you
This
say.
shit doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't sound good when you say square.
Get in the square.
Get in the square.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, that just doesn't sound right. It
Get in the
doesn't.
circle. Circle.
It doesn't
death?
ring.
Wow. It's a good one.
Or would we call it an oval?
Oval.
I mean, that kind of looks oval.
That is not an oval. This is like a perfect circle.
Wait,
Why
wait,
would it be an oval though?
let me get my little tool from geography and like.
Oh,
see if
you
it's a
know,
perfect
I
circle.
know what you're talking about.
Yes, that I don't know what is it. Not the
The
compass.
fucking-
It's a.
I
I don't know
Is
that
it like a
thing.
sextant? It's not a sextant.
I don't know. It's got a point on it. And you stick it in the thing, and then you like do
Yeah,
a thing.
it's a perfect circle.
Yeah,
thing.
it's like a thing. It's like a perfect thing.
Andrew's like, I don't know what the
I
fuck
try not
y'all.
to
Y'all
say
high
it.
as hell. I'm smoking. Y'all high as hell.
I try
What
not
are
to
you
say.
talking about?
If I don't know, I
Don't
don't say
say
things
when-
with them. No, I'm like, yeah, but
Oh
They
wait,
call
wait.
it-
Who?
the gladiator shorts go down.
No,
Which one
but
is it?
he
Is
is
it the white
bloodhead. Ooh, ow. Bloody.
I wonder now,
Oh,
man, the
this guy.
healing process. That's what
Swollen.
it's got to take you.
Okay, this guy doesn't look like he got anything. No owies at
I'm
all.
pretty sure he's the one.
No cut.
Unless,
Grown ass man fighting without gloves and shit. You got an owie? Go to the doctor's got a band-aid for you.
it's a boo boo, make it better.
Right. His nose is all turned sideways and shit. And I was like, owie.
Oh, that looks like it hurt. Does it hurt?
He's gushing blood and shit.
Hey.
I know.
You okay over there, friend?
Racheal Blaze, she's a trip. Funny.
Look,
But yeah.
that's from years of having
Oh, I
kids.
thought
She
he was
brings
like.
up a good point too.
I thought he was like.
sometimes not watching the fight. Yeah, because look, he just.
See, I told you the beard
So,
thing.
we're talking about that because if you
Like,
guys
check
weren't
your
watching,
face.
he just looked in the camera and was all like, kind of saying, "I got no marks or nothing." You know
No,
what I'm
he
saying?
doesn't.
So
That's wild.
it's different if you just come without watching
Oh,
the fights
yeah,
and you
this-
look at
this
them,
whole-
you'll be like, "Oh, he won." Now
Yeah.
maybe you watch
of
the
course
fight.
we should.
Maybe
He's
you
like,
watch the
"That's
fight.
what's
and
up.
play
I
the
kicked
whole
your ass."
thing.
Look, he's like, yeah, that shit hurt, didn't it?
I think he did win because he seems real confident. But sometimes
I
watching the
think he-
fight
2 minutes.
really can do it. They're
2 minutes.
playing it perfect too.
2
They're gonna say the
minutes.
winner,
Is
and that's
this?
gonna hop.
Okay, wait. They're gonna
Who
announce
won?
the winner. That's exciting. So what are they saying? That Mexican dude. Oh wow, you guys.
He's
I didn't say
Mexican-American.
it. I'm reading the comments. These people are talking. Oh my goodness, you guys. Kelly won.
Bill Clancy scores the fight 50-45. John Dixon scores
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, they got him in a couple
Unanimous.
rounds. Burrito.
Yeah.
Wow.
I told you.
Oh, he's Boricua.
He
I changed
won.
I changed my.
See, I was gonna say, I'm like, how you gonna go against the guy?
Okay. But he really didn't get anything.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
nothing going on with this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How does the fight finish? How do they time that to finish before the pay-per-view?
Well, they just know.
Can't the fight go on longer than?
They
Yeah, we're all
can't.
around.
They don't. I don't think they
Oh,
want.
wow.
They'll just, the
They gotta
breaks
give
in
some
between
time,
the
right?
fights, they try to just work it out. And I've had it that the fights went over, like, and I'm like, oh, well, the main card stuff. Once we hit the main card, it's still going to talk for like 20 minutes before.
Okay.
we get to the
Oh
first
look,
fight.
watch every fight. Oh, here it goes. So watch every fight only
$4.
$3.99.
Yep, you got ripped off. I know it.
Wait a minute, hold up.
There you go.
Wait,
So,
do I have to?
yeah,
Oh my God, we got
It's gonna-
53 seconds.
it's gonna start. Yeah, it's gonna start.
It's almost like it's like New Year's over here with this girl.
I know, it's so
I
exciting.
know, right?
Look, y'all have never seen me on a fight night. I get all in the TV and I get acting like
Yeah, I'm gonna use tomorrow, man. I'm excited about this fight so much. So, got a little bit of bread on the fights, a little bit of dough. Make a little, look at you.
Look, I'm very animated.
Yes,
Look.
yes. Yeah, here comes another one then.
Wait, is it coming?
No, your kick is
And
about to
it's
come
over.
right after my kick.
Oh, is it really? No way,
And I
stop.
just did it twice. So my kick and now look at yours. So they just saw your kick.
Oh my God,
It's so far
that's funny.
behind.
His face is jacked. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, it's getting. Woo! It's getting ready to start.
So now we can take off. We
Wait.
can take out the headphones.
Wait. Why are we hearing it in our microphones?
That's what I'm saying. I told you.
Oh shit,
So
you
what if
guys. Well,
That's why I said to take off the thing.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how to fix
Oh,
it.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
guys, tune in next Friday. Make sure you click on BKFC 16, Leonard Garcia versus
Holy.
Joe Elmore. I know, I get so excited.
Yeah, I think.
No, turn that down. It's so low.
Yeah,
What
the
are you
music-
doing? It's so
the
loud.
music's making her scream.
She's already.
So make
screaming.
sure you guys tune in next
Oh,
Friday.
I
Oh.
told you, bro.
Oh, you guys. This is
Oh.
awesome. Wait a minute. This is so cool, dude. Wait. This is really cool. You guys, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this is
Yeah.
pretty cool. Laughed my ass
I love
off.
how
What
he
do you
lifts his
realize?
blood. Damn, he knocked the mouthpiece out.
Oh, you guys have
Oh,
to
that was
tune
the
in
fight
next
you showed me
Friday. We
earlier.
have another great show. Some more wonderful guests coming
Here's Chop
on.
Chop right there.
Chop chop.
I wish I had known.